Hello, friends. This coming week, Zoe and I will be attending the 25th Annual Ojalá Conference in Denver, Colorado. Ojalá is the international association of more than 200 diverse rabbis, cantors, and other Jewish clergy who participate in the transformation and renewal of Judaism. The organization is trans-denominational, which means it welcomes Jewish clergy from Reform, Conservative, Orthodox, Renewal, Reconstructionist, as well as clergy that do not affiliate with any of these movements. Ojalá is also the sister organization of Aleph, the Alliance of Jewish Renewal. I studied in the Aleph ordination program and was ordained by my Rebbe and mentor, Reb Zalman Schachter Shalomi, in 1995, 2 years into serving as full-time spiritual leader of Beth Chaim. I was fortunate enough to be involved with forming Ojalá in 1998 and helped write the ethics policy, which when I served as chair of the ethics committee for a decade. I went on to serve on the board of directors for many years, including a term as president of the board. Many of my teachers, colleagues, and students are a part of Ojalá, and it's always a great pleasure to attend the conference and reunite with all these friends. The theme of the conference this year is, in Hebrew, Kol Koreh Bamidbar, hearing the call. Midbar is both a wilderness and an oasis. Unexpected obstacles such as war, illness, and loss can overwhelm even the most stalwart traveler. We wander through this fragile time and place supported by the grace of friends. How do we meet the moment and answer the call? It's a very compelling theme this year, very time sensitive. The keynote speaker is Rabbi Jill Hammer, an author, scholar, poet, mystic, and one of the most creative teachers in the Jewish world today. The musician in residence is Rabbi Deborah Sachs-Mintz, an educator, practitioner, and facilitator of Jewish communal prayer. She's an artist and composer and has collaborated on over 24 albums of new Jewish music. For those of you who have tuned into our Friday night services during COVID, you've heard her rich and soulful voice on many of the videos we incorporated in our services. We're excited to attend workshops with so many wonderful Jewish teachers, innovators, and thought leaders from around the world. Zoe and I are honored to be able to lead a workshop entitled Embracing Pleasure in Times of Loss and Grief. Our workshop invitation explains, rather than hardening and contracting in life's most challenging moments, the Jewish tradition guides us to open, to allow one's heart to soften, to surrender, to release. Pleasure is one way to do this, a tool for empowering open-heartedness. We live in a culture that diminishes the power of pleasure and often considers it inappropriate or irrelevant during sacred transitions. We will explore a radical approach to accessing pleasure in a time when we're challenged to create new tools as we live, encounter short and long-term illness, and find more life-affirming ways to respond to loss and grief. This conference always is a time of recharging of batteries at the beginning of the year and bringing home new ideas, approaches, melodies, and other juicy material that we can hopefully share with our Beth Chaim community. While I am away, several rabbinic colleagues will be on call for me in case of a rabbinic emergency. If the need arises, please contact the Beth Chaim office, Larry Kandub or Aryeh Cohen, and they will contact a clergy member on call. I look forward to this time of stimulation and revitalization and returning with renewed energy for the work ahead. Stay safe and be well. Shalom uvracha, peace and blessings.